What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing this 250 horsepower build on this S15. Hope you guys enjoy. So guys, on this 250 horsepower build, thank you very much, screenshot, appreciate it, homie. On this 250 horsepower build, there is a couple of things that I have changed in my tuning from my previous videos and stuff like that, but the engine parts, everything like that is all the same, but I will still go through it so you guys can understand everything that's gone into the build and everything like that. So without further ado, we can go straight into conversions here. Obviously, again, body kit, you can put that on if you want to, or you can leave it stock. It doesn't matter. Obviously, the only thing that you got to take into consideration is the weight. As you can see, with a bit more weight there, it's going to be a bit harder to get the car sideways, blah, 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 blah. But for this build, I have not got the body kit on. Drivetrain swap, obviously going to keep it rear wheel drive because we don't want to do any of that all wheel drive stuff. Engine swap, I have got the stock engine in this car. There has been no upgrades towards the engine here. Obviously you can put a couple of these engines in if you want to, depending on how much horsepower you want to run, but for this build, for the 250, we have got stock engine. Now also, if you did realize already, if you are looking at the Sylvia itself right now, if you've following along doing it while I'm doing it, you will notice that it is already got 250 horsepower. Therefore, we're not really going to be doing anything with the engine like at all. So, but yeah, no, it's a nice build. It does it runs pretty well. But yeah, now like say coming in here with the aero and appearance now, moving on a bit here. It doesn't matter what bumpers you run. Like I say, none of it will affect what the car does or anything like that. Obviously, if you're going to put the Forza wing on there, you're going to get the upgrades in handling and braking and stuff like that with a bit less speed, but I don't think it will affect it that much. But yeah, no, apart from that, I've gone with the no spoiler on this. I don't know, it looks alright. It looks pretty clean. Looks good. But yeah, no, right, let's move on here. So like I say, we've got any old body kit you want, doesn't matter. Tires and rims here, guys. Obviously, I'm running stock tires right now. We don't want to run any more grippy tires than what we need here. So stock tires on that, as well as the stock width on both front and back tires here. No extra width on that. Don't need any more grip than what we need. Rims, doesn't matter what rims you have. You can have any of the rims that are in here. Like I say, none of it will actually affect what the car feels like. Front size as well. You can run what you want. You can run crazy 20-inch rims if you want to. Not really going to make that much of a difference. Right, so the front track width. Wow, I haven't even put it out. Jesus. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know why I haven't put it out, but that's an option. You can put it out if you want to. I haven't. I don't know why, but we'll I'll keep it how it is for now. I don't know why I haven't done that, but you can if you want to put that track width on there. But for the purpose of the video right now, I know that the car runs fine without the track width right now, so we're gonna keep that how it is. I haven't put it on there, but you can if you want to. Moving on to drivetrain here. Everything race here, race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential here. All this stuff is going to help us tune and all that good stuff when we get into the tuning menu. Straight on to performance and handling here. We got brakes, race brakes. We want that drift suspension, obviously, because we're out here trying to slide. We got the race front anti-roll bars, race rear roll bars, and I've left the cage out. Left the cage out here. Haven't put that in there. We didn't want to put any more weight in there. And I believe, yep, we've got the race weight reduction here to take us all the way down to 1010 kg. Obviously with a little bit more there, with a little bit more kg, it's going to be harder for the car to get sideways as it's only got 250 horsepower. So with that build is now done. As you can see here, I haven't put any sort of upgrades in any of my engine pieces. With solely 250 flat in here. No upgrades whatsoever. Straight turbo, see, nothing. Now you could upgrade the flywheel if you want to, because obviously that's just going to bring down the kg. I haven't, but again, it's completely personal preference. If you want to do that, go for it. It's going to make the car a little bit more lighter. Right, so let's go straight into tuning here. Jump straight into tuning. Now this is where it gets a bit interesting, because with the S15 in this game, for some reason they've made it extremely fast. Like it just powerhouses through absolutely everything. Like compared this car to the S13. The S13, or the 240 to be fair, we done a 240 build on the channel. The 240 build, it goes really slowly. Like you can feel how slow it is, and like how it sticks with other people like that. But for some reason, this car just wants to send it. It just wants to go. So I've tried to make this car as slow as I possibly can. And this build, this 250 build, runs perfectly with people that have got like 450 horsepower. Like, it sounds really odd, but it works, and it's weird. So straight off the bat here, we've got tire pressure. We've got 55% PSI in the front and the back. Gearing, we've got 3.00 on the final drive. First gear, 4.15. Second gear, 2.65. Third gear, 2.12. Fourth gear, 1.49. Fifth gear, 1.23. And sixth gear is a 1.07. But yeah, no, I picked these gears because they're nice and long. It does bring the car right up to the rev limiter, makes it sound good. Like I say, this gearing ratio is slightly different to what I did do on my previous car, but yeah, I've recently just sort of tried to make my gears as long as I possibly can, so they go up towards the rev limiter instead of they keep banging off. So this is my gear setup that I usually run. I always put my final drive at 3.0 now, just so, because you know, I just find it a bit easier to tune it. So obviously you don't have to do exactly the same for any of the other diff cars, but for this one I'd suggest doing it like this, because like I say, it does run really smoothly. So moving on again now, straight into the alignment. I've got -5 on the front and the back, again just to slow this car down, because it's just too quick. It's way too quick, and to get it sideways, to be fair. Like it's not hard to get it sideways with this amount of horsepower, but it's, like you say, it gets it slower. You know, it makes the car slower, which is brilliant. This is exactly what we want. So with that rear camber at -5, that's the main thing that slows like all the cars down. If you put -5 on the back, it's going to be extremely slow. That's what I found with the R34, because it was, well, again, it's a really fast car, and the tires on that are streets. So you put -5 on that, it's then going to slow the car down even more. Plus with the, plus with the tires being at 55% PSI, which means they're fully pumped up, it's going to make the car even slower, because them tires are just going to keep spinning up. But yeah, now moving on. Straight with the toe here, we've got the front, we've got 1.0 degrees in the front, and in the back we've got -0.2. In the angle, in the front caster, we've got 6.5. I personally like 6.5. I've never really had like that much issues with 6.5, so I don't know. I just find it that when I have it on 6.5, I can get to that full lock quicker. And when you sit at full lock, it feels great. It feels a lot better than what it does if I don't know. I guess with front caster angle being at 7, you get more. I don't know, but I don't know. I just like it at 6.5. It feels good. But again, it's all personal preference. Whatever feels best for you. Anti-roll bars, I don't touch these. Springs, again, I don't really touch them. Dampers, again, I don't touch. Straight to brakes, I got 60% on that, and 60 again on the pressure. Like say, brings it down, you just tap the brakes, won't really slow you down loads. It won't stop you in the middle of a train. It will just brake at you, so you have enough time to adjust. Blah 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 blah. Differential, we're gonna lock that diff. 100% on both of those. Makes it a lot better. Like I say, makes the rear tires spin up. Obviously, because we're in rear wheel drive, it'll make them spin up as quickly as they possibly can, which is what we want. So guys, that is a lot for that. Alright, so guys, I'm just going to quickly run around this track so you guys can see exactly how this car runs. I'm not going to do any commentary through this, just enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.